if you look at a chart where we'll say we've got time in this direction, we've got cost in this direction, this being high and low. Typically, without the alliance approach, without the pre-planning approach, your expenditures on the front end of a job are relatively low. And then you end up with this steep curve. What I hear this morning, 4 weeks, 6 weeks prior to the outage, this was in the past. But you get a steep curve on your cost because your planning and your execution are almost one and the same. Okay? So you end up with a steep curve, and the job ends up going out something like this. Okay? Here's the outage start. Here's the outage end. Okay? So what you see is you really didn't spend a lot of money on planning pre-outage. The outage went past the target, if this is the target, a lot of times because it was supposed to end here, but it actually ended here. That's typical result of an unplanned outage. Okay? Where was the budget? I'm saying the budget was probably here. Okay? So now you're over budget and you're over schedule. You invest more in the alliance approach. If you plan before you do, chances are the do part is going to be more efficient, more effective. But there is more expense in the planning. Okay? You've got a band here where this represents dollars, that area. Okay? And you're probably going to mobilize and you're going to come up, you may even come to the same level of resource, but if you finish here on target, now you're looking at the difference in this area. This whole area here represents dollars and critical hours that you could have been operating. You compare this area to this area, you more than make up for the funding required to plan the job. You get the idea. It'll fund itself. That's the point.